innovations here, and when it comes to our outdoors and it comes to really sprucing them up, and it really comes to whether you're dining al fresco, we are talking about Meadow Valley. They bring us, it's a proprietary line here at HSN, they bring us the easiest, quickest way to grow the most beautiful plants in and around our home. And we're gonna talk about juicy, delectable, succulent strawberries that, yes, you are going to be able to grow. And I mean, you can grow them. It is even going to harvest more strawberries than typical strawberries you will find on the market. Typically, they only normally harvest in June and July. This configuration, our 10-piece kit of strawberries here at HSN, is going to give you a very fruitful harvest all the way from June all the way to September. So you're going to be enjoying delicious mouth-watering strawberries. And it's at $19.95. We've got a limited quantity to go around. Michael Perry is joining us. He is our product expert, developer, gardening expert, plant geek as well. He also has a diploma in horticulture, so he knows a thing or two, and we always appreciate your expertise. But I specifically like this product you're bringing. I love me some strawberries.
Wow. Oh, well, every plant that we bring you with Meadow Valley is different, and it's giving you something that you cannot buy in the stores. And the difference here is that longer harvest. So this plant is going to give you those long harvests for 3 to 4 months of the year rather than just 1 month. And they are super sweet strawberries, sweeter than any you will buy in the stores, because when you buy your strawberries in the shops, they're often not ripe all over. They've often got the yellow rim where it's still a little bit hard, and they haven't got the sweetness that you get from growing your own strawberries. That's because the ones that you buy in the stores have been selected for their shelf life rather than their flavor. So that is the difference. So the only way to grow the sweetest strawberries is to grow your own at home, because they're varieties that we're offering you that are never available in the stores. So this really is the perfect way to grow 3 pints of strawberries.
That's a lot.
Per plant, so 30 pints from this complete collection, all through the summer as well.
Because you're getting 10. Let me show you exactly what you get for $19.95. You're gonna get 10 piece of your Albion strawberry kit. We're also going to include this beautiful Aztec Planter. It looks like terracotta, but it's not. It's this great resin, so it's lighter weight. You can be able to move it around. This is gonna hold up to, you said, 5 of your strawberry plants.
Yep, so you can put 5 of your plants in there and 5 of them in the border or in another container, or give them to a friend.
And then we also include the instructions as well. This is going to show your plant type, you know, how much sun, shade, when to water, all that, how far to space apart. This is a really great, helpful thing. We even include a 1-year warranty. We are not going to ship these until it's actually the appropriate time for you to grow them as well.
Absolutely. So we'll send you your plants at a different time in each state. So they'll be sent to you at just the right time for planting. And the plants are delivered to your door, so you haven't got to go and try and find these in the shops or the DIY store. So everything is delivered to you at that right time, and you will get your harvests this year. You haven't got to wait to experience that supreme sweetness. And I've just chosen a really big one that's going to stain my shirt.
Oh, they're so good. Okay, we shouldn't have both ate at the same time.
I got the juice for you to try as well.
Oh, I'm definitely trying that. It's 5 o'clock. Well, actually, it's 6 o'clock, right? So we can have a little cocktail. It's not. I'm only kidding.
But strawberries are so good for you, and they're great for kids as well. This is great for kids to grow, great for beginners. Look at how much space it takes up in your garden. That is the space.
It's beautiful.
Just
now, how many did we put in here?
There's 5 plants in there, and this is going to give you that 3 pints of fruit per plant. So 15 pints of fruit from this one container in your yard, on your balcony, on your porch. Look at the space it takes up.
Walk me. Do I put sun, shade, part and part, half and half?
You will get the sweeter fruit in the sun.
Okay, full sun.
You can grow them in partial shade, but you will get sweeter fruit if you put them in a sunny position. But because it's so compact, it's easy. You could place this anywhere. So if it's slightly sunnier, maybe by a fence or maybe on top of, even on top of the shed, you could put this there in the summer and get the best crop of sweet strawberries, 3 pints per plant, and not just in June, July, but June, July, August and September as well.
And here we're showing you just the amount of sun requirement. You just heard Michael say full sun, the bloom period from May all the way through August. And that's a big deal, Michael, because you said typically other traditional strawberry plants that we're gonna buy from our local hardware stores that were local.
In the UK, we have Wimbledon, the big tennis match, which is in June, and that's usually the time that you harvest strawberries, but no other time of the year.
Just
but
1 month.
This is an ever-bearing variety which keeps on giving you that fruit. These are the strawberries that are most in demand in Europe because they keep giving you that crop. You're making better use of the space that it takes up in the garden as well, and you can keep on enjoying them. They're so sweet.
And think about, this is like having your own garden at home. This is your own farmer's market. Because think we go to the farmer's market and we buy strawberries, and then think about, because they've been plucked too early, maybe they're not at their peak ripeness, maybe they're maybe they're not really delicious because they're not getting that full sun to really get that really full of mouth, just succulent, mouth-watering good taste that we want from strawberries. Whether it's your favorite smoothie that maybe you're making, maybe you are doing a strawberry shortcake, maybe it's this delicious pie you want to be able to make for your friends, for your family. Spring is here. We're going to be dining al fresco. We're going to be entertaining. We're out by the pool. We're outdoors more. These are the treats that we want to be able to have. And now you can grow your very own strawberries, and the growth period of the time is longer. Typically, instead of just 1 month, you're getting all the way from June all the way up to September. Right?
It is phenomenal.
August.
This is one of the heaviest cropping strawberries that money can buy, and they will keep coming through the summer, and you'll have flowers and strawberries at the same time, and they'll be pretty. You can plant them into the vegetable garden, into the fruit garden, but also into the flower border, because these are decorative plants. They're not ugly fruit trees that haven't got that presence. They're pretty plants. Easy to grow, great for beginners, great for kids. It's great to show kids where fruit comes from, isn't it?
Oh, I talked to you prior. You just reminded me something. I used to pick strawberries with my grandmother and grandpa.
Me too.
We'd go and pick it, and it was always this thing of like, who could find the largest strawberry? And it was always so much fun, and I remember that. And those are memories that you'll make, whether it's with your grandchildren, whether it's you yourself, your company comes over, you walk out to, and you don't need to have a huge yard. Maybe you're someone who is a city dweller, and you're someone who just has a little small balcony. Look, this is not going to take up a huge amount of area. You could put it on your tabletop.
It's just a cubic foot of space. So they can go on the balcony, on the porch. You could even have this on a windowsill indoors if you're short of space. All you need is to water it every few days and put it in the sunniest position possible.
What about fertilization?
Yep, you can fertilize this with spray and grow through the season, and you will get bumper crops, and that fruit will be even sweeter as well. Remember, this is the only way to grow the sweetest fruit in your garden, and strawberries are so good for you as well.
All the antioxidants.
And it's juices, it's smoothies, it's cakes. You know, to put a few strawberries into your daily smoothie is going to give you that goodness and give you 1 of your 5 a day. It's just an incredible way to grow your own and reduce food miles, and they're organic as well because you know exactly where that fruit's come from. You know that it hasn't been sprayed with anything. And
well, that's true. And you can buy, even at our local hardware store where it's got its little planting section. I buy organic potting soil because I have an herb garden. So I do organic soil, and then I get spray and grow, which is natural, non-toxic, which we offer here at HSN. It's on hsn.com. Just look for spray and grow. And then you now can really have a harvest that's even bigger, better, juicier. The leaves, your foliage are bigger when you use spray and grow. Also, the strawberries are going to be so much tastier. And when we talk about this map, what do I need to know if I live out west, or I live in Florida, or I live in the desert in Arizona?
Well, you just need to refer to the map, which is also online, and it will tell you the period in which we will send your plants to you. So we will never send your plants to you when your area is likely to be under snow cover or your ground is frozen. So everything will be sent at exactly the right time for planting. Once you open that box, you'll have the container to plant your strawberries into, and you'll have 10 plants. Just 5 of those plants go into the container. The other 5 you can give to a friend. You can plant them in the yard. You can put them in another decorative container. All you need with this kit is the soil. That's all you need to add to this kit in order to grow your own super sweet strawberries. 3 pints of fruit per plant, 30 pints of fruit from the whole kit that we're offering you. And this year, you haven't got to wait for these plants to establish. This June, July, your crops will begin.
Okay, so how long then once, let's say I get it and it ships in the beginning of May or end of May. So how long once I plant, on average, will it take for it to start getting strawberries?
Within about 6 to 8 weeks, generally, because the plants, they're big, they're ready to go. They'll be sent to you in this dormant state. So this is one of the best ways to buy your plants, because this is a dormant plant which is waiting to be planted into the soil. So we're helping you to save money by not asking you to pay for the container, the soil, just as you'd see in the garden centre or DIY store, but the raw material of the plant, which is here. And you've got 10 of those in the kit.
And then you also get your little Aztec planter. It looks like a terracotta, but it's done in this great